Welcome back to the Red Crew. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with Luis, and behind the camera producing, we have nobody.
Because we're in front of the camera producing.
Yes, because we're the only two responsible ones left in the Red Crew.
As we are always.
As we are always, thank you. The mustache is in better condition, I would say.
It's because I had nothing to do today.
Yeah, so it's
if I would have had something to do today, I would have put it up.
No, but it's fine. Yeah, don't do it. Like,
I do it.
If you do it right here, come here, bing, bing. Now you look like sophisticated.
No, that's called a
goatee.
Oh, but if it connected.
Yeah, but
it doesn't connect.
Instead of doing that little stupid thing,
because then this one's called the Fu Manchu. If you just let it down like this.
No, but just get that little thing you do when you put, what is it called, gel?
Wax. Yeah.
Whatever, it's gonna make it a little longer, right? So
sure.
If it makes it a little longer, and then just get like tape and put it right here.
I'm not putting tape on my face.
Why not?
Because that's gonna look even worse than the mustache.
No, that's debatable. First of all, let's start there. That's debatable.
I'm sure it is, but you would be wrong.
Very debatable. Second, it's like you got to put your ego to the side, man. Let me ask you again.
Where's my ego? In being looking good?
No. Realizing that you need to look good, but you need a little enhancement.
Oh, I have nothing wrong with enhancements, but I don't think putting tape on my face is a good enhancement.
It's an enhancement.
I wouldn't say that.
It is an enhancement.
No, covering my mustache in any way, that's not an enhancement.
Because all you got to do is connect it like an inch.
Less than either way, if it's laying down instead of growing out of the space where you're covering.
So let me ask you this question. How come women, like you ever walk down the street and you see a woman who had some breast enhancement?
Okay.
Do you think any less of her?
No.
Right? You shouldn't, right?
Correct.
Or she got her lips done.
Okay.
Or she does the little tattoo thing.
Okay.
Okay. Or she puts on weave.
Okay.
Why can't you put on tape?
Because putting on tape and putting on breast implants, butt implants, hair, freaking eyeliner, whatever, that makes them look better.
If you had a goatee instead of that stupid thing, it would make you look better.
But what? Probably.
Definitely.
But not the tape on my face.
No, but the tape won't be noticeable.
Oh, so it's only invisible tape?
It's not invisible tape. It's just a very subtle tape, and it'll be.
So it's like the two-sided tape that you put.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Okay. It's like two-sided tape.
Actually,
that could be a good that could be a good business.
Two-sided mustache tape.
Yes, because man, that.
Look, really good sell. Look. Every once in a while, if I do it like this, I'll have all of my hairs flying out. They look crazy. They look like a walrus. But if I had a two-sided tape, I'd be able to put it underneath my mustache.
When I'm president.
When you're president.
When I'm president, I have to make these rules, man.
What rules would they be?
Like whoever does that little stupid mustache, like.
The handlebar mustache?
I wouldn't send them to jail. But
you don't think anybody can pull it off?
Nobody.
There's not one person in this world that can pull it off.
Nobody.
Not even like those old-timey 90s bare knuckle fighters?
No. Nobody.
I disagree.
People in the 60s, maybe.
Okay.
But there's nobody in the 60s. Okay.
Eventually, there will be 60s again.
Okay. Maybe in the 1960s.
Oh, okay.
There's nobody in the 60s. But no, I wouldn't send them to jail, but I would send them to a war for like a week.
Okay.
So they could learn the lesson. Stop being stupid. If you do something dumb, you gotta go fight for a country, not even our country.
That's an even bigger insult.
Like
you don't have to fight for our country. You gotta fight for somebody.
No, you don't deserve to fight for our country.
Wow.
Yeah, like you go fight for like Syria or something. Okay, they're always at war with somebody. So, all right. Oh, we are here to preview.
Yeah, we're 7 minutes in, and we haven't started talking about.
And we're here to preview the UFC 289. Amanda.
You got it right. Ooh. You got the number right. You never get the number right.
I never get it right.
Which one are we previewing?
289.
UFC 289.
We're evolving.
We're
evolving, man. Like by 290, I'm gonna know everything. Okay, we're here to preview UFC 289.
UFC 289.
Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana. Okay. What's the first fight?
First fight of the main card is Marc-Andre Barriault versus Eric Anders.
Very good fight.
It was a good fight.
Very good fight. Barriault's won, right?
No.
Really?
No. It was Barriault. I thought you said Anders for some reason. I think you added an S to Barriault, so I just said the S at the end, Anders.
That's why you got sent to Syria. Come on.
Because you're president, right?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Eric Anders. It was actually a pretty good fight, but I agree. I think Barriault's won. He was it was a very high paced fight. Very high pace.
Yes.
They were really.
They both kept up though.
They both kept up the pace, but I think Barriault's got more damage in. He was able. The fight was standing the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Very dirty boxing, things like that. But Barriault's definitely landed the bigger shots, pushed the pace. He created a bigger issues, bigger damage, and I agree.
He did good.
Next fight.
Next fight is Dan Ige versus Nate Landwehr. Wow.
Dan Ige.
He's very technical.
Dan, welcome back, 50K.
Well, we don't know that yet.
No, but they called him 50K though.
Oh, but they did call him 50K.
They called him 50K.
I don't think they called him 50K during the come out, but they did once he won.
But what I saw in the UFC, and I think this is very good for Dana White to do, and because it teaches parents how to parent better.
Okay.
All right. Like let's just pretend that Dan Ige is his son, right?
Dan Ige is his son.
Dana White's son, and he's like, "Yo, your name."
Consequences, right?
Exactly. There's a status you gotta maintain.
Correct.
Like I had you as a kid, right? Now I give you this name of 50K. Now you haven't proven or shown that you deserve to be 50K. So guess what? Before the fight, we're not calling you 50K. Yeah. Go put on a show, and then I'll call you 50K. So if I ever have a son, if he's not behaving well, no last name for like a week.
Do you think he's related to 50 Cent?
50K?
Yeah.
No, I doubt it.
It'd be crazy if that was.
Why would he be related to 50 Cent?
Because
50 Cent's last name is clearly Cent.
Because they're still in the dollar family, you know?
How is Cent and K anything related?
Because K stands for $50,000.
Like Marc-Andre Barriault is not related to Mark Anthony.
No, that's a first name.
Yo, because their first name is 50. Their last name is K and Cent.
But K is related to the 3 zeros at the end of the dollar.
What?
The 50K stands for $50,000 bonus. And the 50 cent, I don't know what it stands for, but it's 50 cents.
Again, his last name is Cent.
So if that's a nickname. So if it's 50K, that's like the dad to 5K, which is the dad to 500.
I got you. Okay. So they're like lineage.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. So Dan Ige is like 50 Cent's great grandfather. Got you. All right, yeah, maybe. Why not? It could be possible. All right. Dan Ige won. He definitely earned it. He was better. He almost finished it at the end of the second round. He dropped him at the end of the first round. But no, he was clearly more technical. He clearly more experienced. He's ranked number 13. Not only that, can you pull up his record real quick, if you can, please? I believe that Dan Ige has fought Calvin Kattar. I think is one of the guys he fought. He fought Edson Barboza, if I'm not mistaken. I think he lost both those fights, but I think he fought Cub Swanson, if I'm not mistaken.
He has a 17-16 record. Then Ige fought Damien Jackson, Mosvar Evlov, Josh Emmett, Chang Sung Jong,
Josh Emmett,
Gavin Tucker, Calvin Kattar, Edson Barboza.
Did he fight Cub Swanson?
No Cub Swanson.
No Cub Swanson.
No.
How did he do? I think he lost all those fights, but how did he do against Barboza?
He won.
Oh, he won.
Yeah, he won.
By how much? By TKO?
Decision.
Yeah. He lost to Calvin Kattar, right?
He lost to Calvin Kattar.
How did he look? I'm guessing he lost to Josh Emmett.
Josh Emmett. Did I say Josh Emmett?
You did say Josh Emmett. I don't remember them fighting.
Oh, Josh Emmett. Yeah, he lost to Josh Emmett 3rd round decision.
And
Unanimous decision.
Kim Sung-un?
Chang Sung-young. 5 round lost.
Is that the Korean Zombie?
Probably. Put a link in new tab. Stats. Korean Zombie, yes.
Okay. And he fought the Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So look at all those people he's fought. Those are all legitimate contenders. And
he deserves a ranking.
And then he honestly he outclassed Nate. Like no. It was clearly the one was better than the other.
Yes.
All right, next one.
Next fight was between Mike Mallet versus Adam Fuji.
Can you look this up? Am I wrong? Did Mike Mallet fight Mickey Gall?
Mickey Gall. The only reason why I know Mickey Gall is because he fought CM Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's only had 2 other fights, which was the first fight was Mickey Gall.
He beat him.
And he beat him.
First round.
He's a 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah, first round TKO.
Mike Mallet definitely won. He knocked him out in the. He submitted him in the 2nd round. First fight that's gone out of the 2nd round.
Alpha Team Guillotine.
Team Alpha Male.
Team Alpha Man.
Guillotine. Yeah.
Wasn't too far off.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mike Mallet. Something happened. Canadians killed it, man.
Yeah, they were I think 7-0 in the UFC 29. Every Canadian that fought won.
Now I also can we see the whole card or no?
The whole card?
Yeah, of who won like.
Oh, everybody that won.
Everybody that won.
I think so.
All right, and can you tell me the Canadians that won?
France. Well, part of the website's messed up, but Ayman Zahabi,
he won.
Kyle Nelson, yeah.
Ayman Zahabi won. How?
He won.
We only
round 1 first TKO.
Damn, that's for us Zahabi's brother.
Okay.
What's that? He lost.
Kyle Nelson lost. Kyle Nelson won against Blake Builder.
Was it a decision?
The 3rd round, the unanimous decision.
Damn, it's crazy.
Let's see anybody else.
No more Canadian?
I'm sure there are more Canadians that just in like the undercard.
Undercard?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't think they fought the hardest things. Like if we go and fight in Colombia and you just find a whole bunch of people and sign them to the UFC and let them beat them. Like, I don't know. This wasn't the most impressive card, if I'm being honest.
It was not. It's nothing like the 291 that we were going to go.
We're just very good at what we do, and that's why we spent 10 minutes talking about mustaches.
Hey, so we got to do what you got to do.
We got to do what we got to do.
See, I did it downwards this time for that reason only. Because then if I had it up, you wouldn't really have much more to talk about.
Or like just life benefits.
I get compliments all the time from my mustache.
What? I hate when men say that. First of all, I go out with y'all all the time, never get a compliment. Every time you come here, I get compliments all the time. Why is this?
I don't know.
Why is it that you only get complimented when I'm not there?
Where have I gone with you?
What do you mean? We've gone to different cities.
But I didn't have my mustache in a different city.
You didn't?
Not my
I really try my best not to look at y'all's face. But I'm just saying, it's like, I've been to the mall with you.
You have?
I'm guessing. I don't know.
No, last time I did anything for you at the mall was get a bunch of get a pair of shoes that you bought for some stranger.
Did you have a mustache? Actually, I was on the phone with you. Nobody complimented you.
Because I didn't have my handlebar on myself.
Nobody complimented you.
I literally just started doing it like 2 weeks ago.
I go with you to restaurants all the time.
No, one restaurant, Renouge, and it's in the middle.
We've been to Cats. We've been to Wingstop.
And the Renouge.
And you never got a compliment.
So 3 places?
Like, I remember E.T. one time. I don't know what the hell. I don't know if he fell and bumped his head. I don't know what happened. But one time I used to just kind of show up at his house. And one time,
sounds realistic.
Me and a friend are playing because we bought a basketball court and we put it in his backyard.
Okay.
And me and a friend are playing, and he shows up, and he's wearing like the
one I built.
Oh, that basketball court, yeah.
The basketball court.
The prototypical Miami outfit with like actual sandals, like thongs. I'm like,
white pants, white shirt.
Yeah, and Hawaiian shirt, and we're like, what the hell are you wearing? And me and the French just like went off on him, and you could tell that he was getting frustrated. He's like, I get compliments all the time. Bullshit. Like who the fuck? Who are you lying to?
See, I don't believe it from him. I believe it from you.
I don't believe it from you either.
You don't
like
have to believe
bullshit.
Care less if you believe.
You know what? You know who gets compliments all the time?
Who?
Benil Dariush. Look how that worked out for him. Charles Oliveira, man. Dude's for real. Let's just start with that.
You made a comment that was very true today.
That's what I do.
Between Charles Oliveira and the American fighter, one that's gonna fight Conor McGregor.
Oh, Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler. I'm horrible with him.
Yeah. Charles Oliveira is the opposite of Michael Chandler.
In what way?
Michael Chandler is always winning until he loses. And Charles Oliveira is always losing
until he wins.
It's crazy. They're the opposite. Like
they really are.
Every fight, except for the Islam Makhachev fight. Russian. We're gonna get a whole bunch of views.
Gotta say that name once, right?
This video is gonna be called "Who is Islam Makhachev fighting next?"
Okay.
That's gonna be that's our clickbait for the day. Islam Makhachev. And it seems like it's gonna be Charles Oliveira, because who else would it be? The only one who hasn't. Well, there's Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje, which are the bigger names. But I think
you already lost to him once, right?
No, they haven't.
They haven't fought.
We just assume they will.
Who?
Because they lost to Khabib, both of them.
Charles Oliveira lost to whom?
Islam Makhachev.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But Dustin and Justin haven't.
Oh, okay. I was talking about Charles. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charles lost to Islam Makhachev, yes.
Yeah.
But the question is, who's going to win? They say this was the title eliminator. Could be. But is the Islam Makhachev fight versus Charles Oliveira was not close. So it's like, what would you do, Luis? You're of a sane mind sometimes when it comes to like logical things, except for mustaches and women. But I trust you with everything else.
So Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje are fighting in the next card.
We're gonna be there.
We'll be
there at UFC 286
for the BMF belt.
We'll be there at UFC 286 for the BMF belt 2.
Okay. I say whoever wins that fight fights Charles Oliveira, and then the fighter of that one fights Islam. Like that, you keep the record on Islam for a little bit longer.
Who is Islam gonna fight? He's gotta fight.
You keep the record for a little bit longer, or
the champion has to fight. Islam's gonna fight in the Abu Dhabi card. That's for sure.
You just have to. When is Abu Dhabi?
In November.
And they'll be back. Charles would be good by then.
Charles
would be good, but tomorrow.
No, but honestly, Justin and Dustin would be too.
You think so? Like if they have a brawl like we expect them to have,
they would still be ready by November.
July. It's at the end of July too.
Okay, August,
September, November,
October.
3 months. It's usually
okay,
6 months.
Why are you not counting October?
July, August, September, October. Yeah, October. Okay, 4 months.
4 months is enough.
Yeah.
Unless, what do you think? They're gonna like lose an ear or something? So they'll be ready in November.
It has to be Justin Gaethje.
Why Justin Gaethje?
If Justin Gaethje wins, it has to be because Dustin lost to Charles.
Dustin lost to Charles. Yes,
Justin Gaethje hasn't lost to Charles.
Yes, he did. We were here. We watched. He got choked out.
Dang.
They both got choked out by Charles. So that's why we're all assuming that they would lose to Islam Makhachev.
That's why you wanted Benil to win, because it brings somebody else into the picture.
It brings somebody else into the picture. Yes.
But he lost.
But
worse
it's crazy
than
to
Justin
say,
and Dustin.
But Justin and Dustin have not lost to the champion.
So it has to be one of them. You would want it to be one of them. I think they do it. They do Charles first, and then whoever that wins Dustin versus Justin.
So Charles in November.
And whoever beats
whoever wins fights the winner of that.
Correct.
In like March.
For either a rematch, which would sell, or a title match
in like March.
And
we fixed it. See, I'm telling you.
Sound mind.
When Dana White retires, Luis, myself, and Jorge Masvidal are taking over the UFC. We won't be paying anybody because he's gonna be flying knee anybody asks for more money. But yep, Charles Oliveira got it done. Beneil Dariush. What's next for Beneil Dariush? He's 30. You know he looks. How old do you think Beneil Dariush is?
Beneil Dariush looks like he's almost in his 40s because he has a bunch of gray hair.
I think he's like 32, maybe.
I believe it. You know what? There's a guy at work that looks like he's about to hit 50. Apparently, he's 20-something. I don't know how bad life has to hit you in the face for you to look 50 when you're in your 20s.
If you see me, how old do you think I am? Like 23?
Late 20s, early 30s. No, late 20s.
What do you mean early 30s? I'm like exactly 30.
That's why I just give you late 20s. Okay, if you see me, how old do you think I am?
Like what? By appearance or by like maturity?
Let's do both.
Okay.
One and then the other.
By appearance, older than me. Maturity, like 13.
So if you average that out, what would the age would that be?
So 31. Where's my phone?
31 plus 13 divided by 2.
Yeah, exactly.
31 plus 13 divided by 2 is 22.
I can't trust you. 31 plus 13 divided by 2 is 37. You're terrible.
No.
31 plus 13 divided by 2 is 37.
31 plus 13 equals 44 divided by 2, 22.
31 plus 13
is 44.
But that's not how that's done.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Hey,
Order of operation.
I don't understand. How did this end up here?
Because, look, I'll show you.
No. I think my phone's broken.
It's called order of operation.
31
you do the division first.
Plus 13 divided by 2. PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So PEMDAS, P is parentheses, no parentheses. E is exponent, no exponent. Is there? I think there is an exponent.
No, there's no exponents.
Yeah, because...
What is an exponent to you?
Oh, no, there is no exponent.
Exponent is a little number at a time.
Okay. What? No, it's not.
Yes.
Exponent, I thought
it's like squared or cubed. Those are the exponents.
Okay, exponent. Multiplication. No, is there no multiplication?
What's P?
Parentheses.
Yes. E.
Exponent.
M.
Multiplication.
D.
Division.
E. No. A.
Addition.
And subtraction. Okay.
Okay, so
there's
that's
no
what I'm saying.
There's no parentheses. There's no exponent.
There is division. Okay. Oh, that's why it is.
Exactly.
Because
division.
No, how?
Okay.
So it's what was it? It was 31 plus 13 divided by 2. So it's 13 divided by 2, and then you multiply the other. That's why.
That's why it gave you
13.
What you did. That's why it gave you the number
divided by 2. Okay, my phone's not broken. I fixed it.
I fixed it.
It's
user error. That's what it was.
All right, what happened?
The most professional host in the history.
Of
hosting.
You know what? I'm not prepared.
Beneil Dariush.
Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush is fighting. Can we go through the rankings of the 155?
Who's Rafael Fiziev? Did he fight him?
That's the fight. There you go. Rafael Fiziev. They both lost. They haven't fought each other. If I'm guessing correctly, Rafael Fiziev is like maybe 6th. 5th, 6th?
Yeah, 6th.
And Beneil Dariush is 5th? 4th? Who's 5th?
Michael Chandler.
Yeah, that's the fight there. Beneil Dariush. Winner stays in the mix. Loser becomes a gatekeeper. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Amanda Nunes versus
Irene
Aldana. It was so underwhelming.
It was very sad to see that fight because you wanted to almost do it for her.
It's I don't know if you ever heard this expression. They say it a lot in sports. They died of nothing.
No, I've never heard it.
Which is like, there's like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out on my shield. Meaning, I'm gonna do everything I can to not die.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna give myself a chance. Of course, that's an exaggerated, metaphor for sports, but that's kind of what it was looking like. And this crazy part, it just seemed like she was scared of Amanda Nunes. Like she was very hesitant.
2-3 rounds, there was nothing she was doing. She was reacting to everything. She was overreacting to everything.
Which she didn't have to, by the way, because she got hit by her best shot.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Irene Aldana took Juliana Peña's best shots.
No. Amanda Nunes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda Nunes. Irene Aldana took Amanda Nunes' best shots and was never really rocked.
No. I mean, her face swole up.
Yeah, her face swole up in there, but you never said, "Oh, she's almost out of there."
Right,
oh,
right.
she's hurt.
Like,
she's
what
rocked.
happened? There was never a gasping moment.
Yeah, there's never like, "Oh shit." The only one was actually from Irene Aldana in the first round when she clipped Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes, you could tell kind of she became hesitant for a little bit after that. But then she noticed that this girl's just not doing much, and her coach was pleading with her. Like,
just please do something. Go out there, do something. I don't care what you do. Just do it. You can go ahead and start dancing as long as you do it.
Like begging her to come on, begging her, and she just had no energy. It was a sad sight to see.
I don't think she didn't have energy. I don't think she could control the overwhelmingness. Even like attack, just the overwhelmingness of Amanda Nunes being Amanda Nunes. I don't think she ever got over that. And as soon as she stepped into the ring with her, she kind of just froze.
Yeah, like the effort.
Froze and she choked.
The effort just did. She choked. I think that's the word. Like she just kind of choked the opportunity. There was in the 5th round where you're like, oh, she's gonna be desperate. At that point, you're like, okay, I already took her best shot. If
you got nothing to lose,
you got nothing to lose at this point.
Your coaches are telling you to put everything on the table.
And completely understand. It's much easier said than done. Completely understand that.
And I think that was her intention.
No. You know why? Because remember, there's a point where, because Amanda Nunes was tired. Amanda Nunes gets Irene Aldana on the ground in the 5th round.
Yes, it was having trouble getting her takedowns.
Irene Aldana gets the foot on the hips. Remember, pushes away.
Yes. There was a moment of like 5 seconds where Irene was on the floor on her back. Exactly.
She can get up.
Yes.
All she had to do, because she didn't have to push her off. The only thing that Amanda Nunes was holding was like her foot, right? Like her ankle.
I think at one point she had both feet on the ground and she was just kind of pushing away. But then I think Amanda just like.
But she waited there, and I get it. She's gonna take a shot or two getting up, but it's the 5th round. Like you have to do it. And
like we said, you already know you can take her shots.
Yeah, and unfortunately, and the entire fight was like that. It was a complete sweep. Yeah. It was just sad to see.
Yeah. It almost looked like Amanda Nunes was playing sparring partners with her, because she would get a takedown, she let her up. She was just trying to see if she could do it. She was trying to fake something. She was trying to gauge her reactions, and then as soon as she put her hands down, she would go for the hook or for the punch, whatever you want to call it, right?
Which is crazy, because the hope was that Mexicans have this do
or die mentality.
This, like, it's like they all have this, with the exception of Canelo, they all have the same idea, which is I'm gonna keep coming forward and forward and forward like a zombie.
Yeah.
And you're gonna hit me. In boxing is like, and by the 10th round, you're exhausted of me following you, and that's when I take over. Yeah. In MMA, it's by the 3rd, 4th round, you're exhausted of me walking through your shots, and I take over. That didn't happen in this fight. And which the blueprint that we saw from Juliana Peña was, you walk through those punches from Amanda Nunes, you can walk her down, you can make her uncomfortable, and maybe later in the fight you could take over. Now, I did believe Amanda Nunes was going to win, dominating on the ground, which really didn't happen like that. Like, this fight, more than half of it was on the feet.
I think more than
3/4 of it, maybe. So, and that's why everybody thinks Juliana Peña had a better chance. Why? Because she'll walk through her shots and she can wrestle. Irene Aldana couldn't wrestle. And at the end of the fight, Amanda Nunes
decided... Wait, before we talk about that, Who do you think is next for Irene?
No, that's right. Let's start. Let's say just because the GOAT is gone, the GOAT retired, right? So, she decided to retire. You know, hanging up the gloves, which I think honestly is the right moment. I do feel like she slowed down. Like, yeah, I do feel like she slowed down. Amanda Nunes was clearly better than Irene Aldana.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about that. Do you think that Juliana Peña's had anything in her decision making?
Yes and no.
The fact that she lost once and she lost pretty embarrassingly.
Yes and no, but she got it back. So it's not.
She got it back with flying colors.
And she got it back like clearly
the right way.
But it was clearly a hard fight, right? Even though she did win it, like you saw how her face ended up after that second fight. She clearly won the fight, but it's like they're on two courses where it's like Juliana Peña has nothing to go but up now. She still has a lot to prove. She's gonna keep getting better. It's easier for her to train. It's easier for her to be motivated. Amanda Nunes has nothing left to prove. What that if let's say Juliana,
she's already double champ.
Juliana wins the third fight. Let's say they fight and hypothetically Juliana wins the third fight. Amanda Nunes is still the greatest of all time. Nothing changes. I did beat her. It's like nobody's asking Izzy to go beat Alex Pereira 2 more times. Like, no, you got it back. You good.
Yeah, that's all you need.
You know, that's all.
There's no 4th, 5th, 27th fight.
Yeah, he got you 3 times. You got him once, but who cares? You got him.
Yeah.
It's like, same thing here. It's 1-1. She finished you. You didn't finish her, but who cares? You got her back. So, I don't think.
Or last best.
And and I think so. No, and it's a war. If you're not ready for a war, don't get in there. Yeah. And Juliana Peña it was gonna be a war. So, and
she's more Mexican than Irene.
Now let's get into this. If Irene Aldana would have lost today in a better fashion, her next fight is Juliana Peña for the title.
Agreed. Irene is nowhere near the title fight.
And if
nowhere near. If she's ranked number 5, she stays at number 5.
She goes to like 7. Like
yeah, probably.
If she would have fought in a better fashion, if she would have like stood in there and just done something.
Not only does she prove that she doesn't have the will that it takes to actually be a championship, she doesn't have the ground game that it takes to be a championship.
Yeah, and here's because she could have had the because to me the fight to make, and it's a money fight. It's Juliana Peña versus Valentina Shevchenko. That's the fight to make. Like,
okay,
that's a hell of a fight. I think it's a money fight. That's a fight that sells. There's a star. There's an up and coming star, and
so Valentina would go up in the weight.
Valentina would go up, yes. And Valentina already fought there. I've always said it. I think Valentina beat Amanda Nunes in that second fight. I really do. I stand by that. The first fight was a 3-rounder. She got wrestled. Clearly lost. I'm sorry, the first fight. The second fight, it was all on the feet. I really feel like Valentina won that fight. Valentina versus Juliana Peña is a styles clash. Can Juliana Peña keep Valentina Shevchenko on the ground? Because Valentina Shevchenko is a way better striker than Amanda Nunes. You're not going to be able to just walk through Valentina Shevchenko. Yeah. She's going to cut angles like crazy. And that's the possibility. I think that's the fight. Irene Aldana, I have no idea.
Let me ask you another question. Now that Amanda Nunes has retired, do you think they retired the women's featherweight?
They have to. There's nobody else. There's nobody in it. Like, it's crazy. Can you do me a favor? What's her name?
Cyborg?
No. What's her name? God damn, I can't remember her name.
Who did she fight?
She fights for PFL. Put PFL female fighter. I bet you're. Damn. PFL female. The first one, it has to be her. If there's a list. Why can't I remember her name? It's her right there. What's her name?
It's her?
Yes.
Oh, she's jacked. What's this? How does... There's the
God, what's her name?
Kayla Harrison?
Kayla Harrison. There we go. Kayla Harrison is a lightweight. She can't make 45.
Oh, dang.
Like, that's what it's like. if she could make 45, she'll be in the UFC. She can't make 45. She wanted to fight Amanda Nunes. Clearly can't because Amanda Nunes is not gonna go up and fight 155. It's crazy. So it's they have to retire that featherweight division. There's nobody in it. I showed you the rankings. There's
nobody in the rankings.
There's nobody in the rankings, and now the champion is retired. They have to retire that division. The 135. Let's see what's next for Irene Aldana.
Irene Aldana. So I don't think she fights up. I think right now she becomes a gatekeeper.
The thing is, who's number 1?
Juliana Pena.
Number 2,
Raquel Pennington.
Can you look up if she's fought Raquel Pennington? She could probably beat Raquel Pennington. Like
Raquel Pennington. No.
They haven't fought?
I'll reload more now. Yeah.
So that's probably the fight for her, Raquel Pennington.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did?
Oh, no.
They were going to fight right now.
They were going to fight, yeah. But
they were going to fight this card. But since Juliana Pena got hurt. So I think that's fairly the fight to make again. And because Irene Aldana probably wins that fight.
Yeah.
Who's number 3?
Number 3 is Holm.
And that's the other one. Holly Holm is the biggest name in the division, but Holly Holm, if I'm not mistaken, is 41.
She was the one that defeated
Ronda
Rousey.
And I think Holly Holm is 41, if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't be surprised. The preacher's daughter is born in 1981. She's 41, correct?
41. Holly Holm beat Irene Aldana. I know that. So Holly Holm is probably the biggest name in the division, but she lost her last fight, if I'm not mistaken.
She won against Santos.
Against who?
Santos. The one before that, Vieira.
Yeah, and I think they didn't give it a fight, but I think she won the fight. But to me, the fight to make is Valentina Shevchenko versus Juliana Pena. If not, Juliana Pena versus Holly Holm. Those are the 2 options I think the bantamweight division have.
I think you do. Well, no. Who has a bigger name right now, Shevchenko or Holm? I would say Shevchenko.
No, Shevchenko, but Shevchenko's not a 135er. First of all, she has to decide to go up there. Shevchenko has the rematch with Alexa Grasso. That's there if she wants it.
So I would say Alexa Grasso. So Holly Holm fight Juliana Pena.
Mm-hmm.
So they can build more on Juliana Pena's name. Juliana Pena's big name right now, but it can get even better with Holly Holm.
But Juliana Pena, that's a tough fight for Juliana Pena. Hell of a striker.
Oh, well, then
hell of a striker in Holly Holm.
You gotta hope that she wins. If she doesn't, then you got a new champion in Holly Holm. Right now that you don't have Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm can go to the top.
Yeah, and then Valentina has Alexa Grasso, so
then they do that fight, and then Shevchenko's gonna want to go for a double champ.
And yeah, that's not a bad call. Anyways, thank you for watching. We will be here for the next one, which is UFC 296. What?
Which one did we just watch?
289.
So which was the next
290.
290.
Hey, yo, I'm getting...
numbers are hard, man. Calculator problems. What else?
All right, so we'll be here for 290. We will be in Utah for 295. 290. We will do...
Which one did we just watch?
289.
Which is the next one?
290.
Which was the one that we're going to go to?
295. Right? No? Which one are we going to?
Let's look at the pattern.
Are we going to the next one?
There's one after that one.
There's nothing before that?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, so we're going to 290. 290. We're going to... I thought you said we're going to the next one. There's nothing before.
Next one. Which one's the next one?
290.
Who's fighting in 290?
I don't know.
It's dang it. Well, it's not the one we're going to.
You confuse yourself.
It's not the one we're going to. The one we're going to
295. Oh, 1.
291.
Oh, hey, same thing. 5 and 1 are right there. They're friends.
Odd numbers, right?
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and
peace.
Peace.